welcome back to the Hellion Rebellion Rock and Roll Association brought to you by Holly Geist. That's me. Tonight we're going to look at a band or rather hear a band, who claims 2 points of origin. One of those bands that have members in one city and members in another city, and they trade music and create records and things of that nature. And that band is Rundown. Rundown would get started by a fella named Joseph Sellier, or if you come from where I came from, you would pronounce his last name Sellier. And he hails out of St. Louis, Missouri. The other fella that created this band is known as Colin Swanson White. He hails from Raleigh, North Carolina. Rundown would only put out this 7-inch in 2007, and that is all they would do underneath the name Rundown. They would, however, change their name to Voight-Kampff. Voight-Kampff. And they would go on to create 4 or 5 full-length records, the last one coming out in 2021. Rundown, Voight-Kampff, they are they get lumped in with the genre of death rock, which you can hear more with Voight-Kampff than you can with Rundown. Though I do hear it in this as well. However, I've always been confused as to what death rock really is. I've always lumped it in with goth rock. I guess the stipulation is death rock is just not as dramatic as goth rock. I don't really know. Examples of what people would call death rock would be like the Gun Club, like Southern Death Cult, who would later on become the Cult, or even the darker songs of the Cult would be like death rock. I've heard people throw the Sisters of Mercy into that category. And of course, I've heard people throw the Sisters of Mercy into the goth rock category. Another one, maybe the later era Christian death records would be like death rock or something. I really don't know. Maybe leave me some comments as to the differences between death rock and goth rock. I don't really know. But what I do know is that old Rundown here, they remind me a lot of a band called Wipers. The band Wipers would bring you the big song was what was it? Youth of America was the big song those guys had. The Rundown sounds a lot like Wipers to me, and if you're into that band, I'm sure you're gonna find some love for Rundown out of St. Louis, Missouri, and Raleigh, North Carolina. So let's go ahead and listen to this incredibly good 7-inch. my apologies. How about we listen into this incredibly good 7-inch on the speed in which it was intended to be played on? Oh, that's shorter than I thought. So there you go. Here's the first side. Before we get into the second side, we have free download time. So if you can see this, here's a free download to this rundown 7-inch. All right, let's check out the second side. You ever get into the dead wax and you start feeling the rhythm? All right. There you go. Rundown from St. Louis, Missouri and Raleigh, North Carolina. Also known as Voight-Kampff. Definitely check them out. Great band. Both bands, same band. Shoot, that last song kind of had a little Agent Orange going on in it. So, I hope you liked it. I know I did. And I would like to thank you for allowing me to share my record collection with you. I am close to 300 subscribers. Everyone knows that every 100th subscriber that I get, I do a show without the brain shields. So, yeah, we're very close to that. Other than that, thumbs up. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Peace.